Hello everyone, it's Millie. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be tips and advice for high school, whether you're starting as a freshman or in the UK, you're starting in year 7, or even just want advice for school as a whole if you're in the middle of high school. Then you found the right video. I'm going to try and give you as many personal tips as possible that if I was to go back in time I would have maybe have done differently or do now. Since it's back to school themed, prior to this video I got an email from Amino Apps asking me if I wanted to collaborate with them in a video and them sponsor me, and I took a look at their app that they were kind of promoting. It's very friendly, there's a lot to it, it's free as well, so I thought, why not? So the app that I'm talking about is School Amino. Amino Apps have so many different apps, but this specific one is going to be School Amino. And when you go onto it, there are so many different features. There's a main newsfeed that you can scroll down and take a look at. You can like them, you can comment, you can get a study help on it. There's a feature to get study help where you might ask people for help and they come and help you with your homework. And then there's also a chat community. So you go down, there's so many different categories of like chat rooms. So there might be people going into 7th grade, people going into 10th grade, relationship advice. Also, my name on it is @MillieT, so follow me on there and I'll follow you back, and I'll be posting a little bit more on it when I can. I'm really bad at keeping active though, but I will try my best. Tip number 1 is just to, okay, this is so typical, but just trust me. Tip number 1 is to be yourself, because if you go into school if you go into high school being someone completely different to yourself and being like, right, I'm going to be this person, someone says this to me, I'm going to reply with that. If you do that, you're basically giving yourself an acting role. But this acting role, you don't just have to keep up for a few days whilst of filming or maybe a month whilst of filming. You've got to keep it up for 4 years. You become friends with people that don't really gel with you because obviously they are getting to know and getting to like someone that has a different personality to what you actually have. But if you be yourself, you'll make friends with people that you genuinely gel with and bond with and have the same personality with, and that's how you'll make lifelong friends, if you just be yourself and make friends with the right people. Number 2, still on topic of friends, don't get so caught up with arguments with friends and stuff. I've lost a good few friends in high school, and at the time I was so devastated and I was absolutely mortified that they'd done something and we'd argued and stuff like that. But really, when I look at the bigger picture, I fell out with some friends, but made friends with, and as a result made friends with my current best friend. She's like the most down-to-earth person ever. I could trust her with anything, and we've never argued. I've been friends with her for a few years now, we've never argued once, and some people might see that as a bad thing, but we just don't have those personalities together to argue. There's just no reason why we would. Everything happens for a reason, just honestly believe that. Everything happens for a reason. Good or bad, it really does, and everything bad that's happened in my life, something better has come out of it. No matter how far in the chain of events after that bad incident you have to look, something better will have come out of it somewhere. And everything does happen for a reason. If you believe that, you have a different outlook on things. I really do believe that though, and you should too. It changes your outlook. From the first year that you go into high school, keep your books, all of your books, whether you finish them, keep them, put them in a box, because when it comes to your GCSEs or in America SATs or something like that, you will need them to go back and look at, because the mark specification for your GCSEs, so it might be like you've got to research photosynthesis, because that might be on the test. You might have done photosynthesis in your first year of high school and not like really in detail, but not done it as much in detail since, and you really need that book to go back and research on. Tip number 4. Stand up for yourself. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with this. I am absolutely sick of hearing, just walk away. You're so much better than that. Just walk away and be the bigger person. In some cases, walking away and being the bigger person is for the best. I can't really think of an example, but there will be some cases where walking away is the best thing to do. Like if you're starting to get aggressive and stuff and you don't know how to fight, walk away. If a girl is having a go at you and being like, you're this, you're that, how dare you do this, but they're the one in the wrong and you have something to say, speak up and say it. Prove your point, because if you don't say anything, just sit there thinking you're the bigger person, you don't look like the bigger person. You need to speak up and stand up for yourself. If someone's arguing with you and you just kind of sat there and someone wants to look like kind of like, oh, top dog in a way and pick an argument, they're going to pick an argument with you because you don't say anything. So just stand up for yourself. Tip number 5 is be confident, and No, some of these are so typical, but I believe in these. You need to be confident. Don't fake confidence because that's really obvious. Just work on ways to get yourself more confident, whether it's joining an acting school. Being confident allows you to meet new people. Meeting new people allows you to go out to events and parties that your friends might have and invite you to, which will allow you to have a better experience in high school altogether. Highlighters. Highlight important parts of your work, like when you start a new topic in your book. Make like a triangle with your page. And mark it with your page, whether it's putting a post-it note there to show that it's a new topic or whatever. Just if you organise your books, it makes it so much easier to look back on and organise through with GCSEs and that, and SATs. That's tip number 6. Okay, tip number 7, this is a bit of a weird one, but it's with friendship groups as well. Don't be in a friendship group with like 10 people and be friends with them equally, because at some point, whilst you're being friends with everyone in this friendship group, this massive friendship group equally, they'll be getting closer and closer to other people in the group. So like there might be 4 people that are becoming really close in the group, there might be 5 people that are becoming really close in the group, and if you stay equally friends with all of them, you're going to end up being left out, because as high school goes on, that group is going to deteriorate and split. It is. It'll be a miracle if it doesn't. Pick who you'd want to be friends with, who you think would be the best influence on you, who you'd have the best time with, who makes you laugh the most maybe, and just stick with them and just kind of become closer with them. So when it does deteriorate, you're going to have them to kind of become even closer to and have a beautiful friendship from then on. Another thing, tip number 8, is to get involved with extracurricular activities as much as possible. Even if you kind of, because a lot of things, even I'm guilty of this, like there might be like basketballs on after school and I kind of want to do that, and I'd be like, Kirsty, you doing basketball? She's never actually done this with Kirsty, mainly with other friends, but I'd be like, Kirsty, do you want to do basketball? And she might be like, no, not really. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing it by myself. But seriously, do extracurricular activities with things that you enjoy, like basketball, netball, hockey, anything like that. It's how you make friends, for one, and if you discover it's something you are extremely passionate about, it might be a future career if you are really good at it. You never know, you might be amazing at it and never knew. Tip number 9, make the most out of high school. Okay, so many people are like, I hate high school, it's so terrible. But when you ask anyone, kind of middle-aged people, like, what's like your best memory in life? A lot of them will probably say, well, when I was in high school I had these friends and we went to this place and that place, and oh, we were in high school and we were in the hallway, and a lot of memories stem from high school. Just make the most out of it. You might hate high school, and if you do, I feel you. I used to hate it so much, but now I'm so happy with the friends that I've got in high school. I'm happy with how I'm doing in terms of grades and things like that. Just kind of make the most out of it as best as you can. Even if it's a terrible situation, look at the bright side and just try, if there's anything that can make the situation a little bit better, do it, and you'll have a better time in high school. The last tip is don't get too wrapped up in getting good grades. Good grades are important, that's the sole purpose of going to school, but there's more to it than that. If friends want you to go out with them and be like, hey, do you want to hang out after school today? Don't, I'm going to get so much backlash for this. Don't say, I'm just going to say it anyway, this is what I believe, okay? Don't say, no, I'm not going out tonight because I've got to do homework that I've got to do. If you really want to go. If you don't want to go and you want to use homework as an excuse, go ahead. I feel you. But if you have homework to do and they're like, hey, we're going out to eat tonight, do you want to come? And you're like, oh, I can't, I've got to do homework. Stuff it, go out to eat. You know, if you're that bothered about your homework, stay up until like 2 o'clock in the morning doing it. Don't miss out on experiencing life as like a teenager to do homework. That's not really important as a whole, because a lot of homework doesn't really help you. Focus on growing more as a person than getting good grades, kind of thing. So yeah, don't miss out on good opportunities because you have to do homework. Okay, that is it for today's video. I've given all my tips that I could. Number 10 is probably the most important. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Download School Amino. It is so worth it. It's a great app. I have the links all in the description. Check them out. Follow me on it, Millie T. And yeah, leave your favourite tip that I gave in the comment section below. And also, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful at all. And subscribe for more high school related videos. Back to school will come next year. I will do videos in the meantime that hopefully you'll enjoy anyway, so subscribe for that. Have a beautiful day and don't forget to stay positive. Bye guys!